With the NBA here on $2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the home of the Cavaliers. We're in Cleveland, Ohio. And, of course, Jackson Hayes. This is their first game without him.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. That they are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
Morant drives in. Jackson, that's good. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Irving.
And this is where Okuro's game is. Defensively, just a little bit ahead of his offense. And that's okay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Garland left side. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. For the three.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Here's Irving. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. And shot on the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Stolen by Jackson. Outside Irving. Picked by Clark. Irving drives in. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, if he wants to, Kyrie can drive at will. He's got out of this world shake and bake moves.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And here is Irving. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Really left alone that time. Irving's got 6.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now, here's Anunoby. Cleveland moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The 19-foot shot. And that one hits back iron.
Just a bit of a rut here early. Just 1 of 4 so far.
Morant drives in. Jackson with the screen. Bain inside the three-point line. Another shot. Jackson misses.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
For your powerhouse dance team. Give them a hand, fans. Your powerhouse dance team.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. .107 left here in the first quarter. Garland left side. Pass to Windler. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Here's Morant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jackson. It's blocked. And here comes the break. Here's Anunoby. Bucket is good.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
On the wing, Brooks. Here's Clark. Outside for Jackson. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Good on the three-point shot.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Pass to Windler. Back to Garland. From outside the arc. Unable to get that one. He can't hit that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. And we'll be back.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Memphis leading by 5. Outside Irving. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
To the paint, to the right side, to the inside, knocked away, stolen by Jackson. Here's Bain. Here's Irving. They get it back. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. Jackson down low. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. On its way from Irving for 2.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Garland attacking. Pass to Mobley. Irving with the ball. From deep. Gasol a screen. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
2 minutes.
Outside Gasol. Takes a 3. The shot missing. And Cleveland will come the other way. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Man, Garland like a small jet. Room to take off. And he's flying.
On the wing, Irving. He's got 10. It's over Garland. Out left to the wing. Cleveland moving it around. From the top of the key. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the Grizzlies with some changes.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
Pass to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Morant with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
That's to Windler. Anunoby with it. From deep. And they get it back. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebound and going to work on the board.